Rocco Kane, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Appreciate you dropping by. What brings you here? How'd you find the stream? Oh, you guys know each other. Interesting. So I guess you both came from Christmas then? Up against Obosh. So we're probably up against some sort of Teamer Adventures. But like old school Teamer Adventures. That's where you guys know each other from? Yeah, that makes sense. Cool. Well, I hope I can fill the void for you until he shows up later tonight, because he always does. I don't think we can turn this hand away. It's a little slow. But we are on the draw. All we need to do is draw like a 1-drop or a 3-drop, and we're pretty happy. And we have a pretty cheap way to deal with an Innkeeper if they play it. You don't have to turn it flying down for me. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not quite as loud. That's true. How's my luck been since the new season? Pretty bad. But I've only played 3 matches. I went 1 and 2 with Esper Doom earlier. Now we're trying this sort of damp Gruul list. Now we're visionary. Alright. Not ideal. But we're definitely stomping that. Haven't played the ladder in 3 months. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say my luck has actually been bad. I would say my play has been bad. My draws haven't been great, but I should still be winning. Alright, so Teamer, that's probably an Allrun's Epiphany, not a Saw It Coming. And even if it is a Saw It Coming, I think I need to get it out of the way so I can get my Goldspan Dragon going next turn. This list runs no blue in the main, so I can just play this on green. And let's just do the mana efficient thing. Get the Chariot in play. And if they counter it, they counter it. Sure. Okay. Alright, well, if they don't counter this, then we get to draw off the Bonecrusher Giant, which is pretty good. And if they do counter it, then we get a 4-3 in play. So things could be worse. Magda's a little late, not gonna lie. So, they didn't cast whatever this card was when I played the Innkeeper, and they're tapping out now. So it's almost certainly a Allrun's Epiphany. Now, we can attack and have Embercleave available. What is the right line here? This is tricky. I think it's Goldspan Dragon. And I think I hold back the 4-3 as a blocker to make their Epiphany worse. And I'm just gonna play Magda. And this makes our Embercleave very dangerous. So no pre-combat Obosh. No combat anything. Nothing at all. So what does that mean? Well, it means we're going to combat. Brazen Borrower, I assume? Okay. So we can target the Goldspan Dragon with the Rimrock Knight just to get another treasure. That doesn't seem great, because once it's in our hand, the treasure's only going to be 1 mana anyway. Okay. This is fine. If that was all it was, then they wouldn't have, they would have played Obosh last turn, right? I still think this is an Epiphany. So if that's an Epiphany, I still don't think I want to attack. I can. And then Embercleave. I don't think we attack. So what do we want to do? I don't want to play the Goldspan Dragon either. Maybe I have to block the Brazen Borrower, but then if they play Obosh, I'm trading my Goldspan Dragon for a Brazen Borrower, which doesn't sound great. So we have 5 mana. It's probably just the 1/1 from the Beast and then the Chariot. Tanked a while there. I wonder if that means it saw it coming. Obviously, we live in fear of Luca and Tacoma next turn. Actually, they can't, right? Oh, they can. It's Giganta that stops them from doing that, not Obosh. And we can use Magda to crew the Chariot on their turn if we want to generate another treasure as well. Sure. So let's say they attack for 3, down to 17. They play an Epiphany. Then they play Obosh again the following they play Obosh the following turn, and then we're just taking 6 in the air. It's not. This isn't so bad, unless they have something else. Yeah, sure. Kind of expected that. Okay, so this is an attack for 7. I mean, if they drew another Brazen Borrower, then we're sad. Alright. So, if they have no interaction, what do? We can have Goldspan Dragon attack out, Rimrock Knight the Goldspan Dragon, create more treasure, and then Embercleave. Hey, Pom Pom. Same deal as in Christmas's channel. Lurking is just as helpful. Appreciate it. And then we have enough mana left over for these guys at the end of the day, right? Can even play them pre-combat, I suppose, to fire up the chariot. It's pretty aggressive, but I think I like it. They have something in their hand. I don't know what. I guess we copy... a 2/2. Alright. So this is getting in for 4, 5, 7, 9. I think if they have no interaction, this is lethal. I don't think there was any way around that. And now... Now we just play this to try to stay alive. But I think we're dead. In the air, they're swinging for 8. I guess we have 2 blockers on the ground. We're not dead on board, but we are dead to a Bone Crusher Giant. They might not attack with both 1/1s in the air, because they know the Goldspan Dragon's coming, and that, I gotta say, does not seem right. But okay. So, Rocco, you were asking how my luck was on the ladder? I'd say pretty damn good at this point. I don't really understand the scoop there. I don't think we had lethal next turn. They had a lot of ways to draw to kill us, so... So against Temur Obosh, what do we want? I feel like Gargaroth seems pretty reasonable. Now, the question is, do we want the Strokes to deal with, like, a possible Dragon or Luca of theirs? I don't think so. Masked Vandal. Don't think we want Masked Vandal. Crowan War is kind of cute, stealing their Obosh if they play him again. All of this just seems so good. Maybe I don't want to bring in any more of this stuff. I think I do want the Akroan War, at least, to deal with their Lovestruck Beast. I don't think Garruk is that great in the matchup. Gets bounced, gets all kinds of crap happens to him. I think for similar reasons, the Rimrock Knight is worse, just because it gets blown out so well by Stomp and Brazen Borrower. In fact, maybe I'd even rather keep the Garruk than a Rimrock Knight. We did bring in 2 Gargaros. I'm going to keep in the Rimrock Knight, I think. I mean, this would have been great. With 1 more land, this would have been an outstanding hand, but can't keep this. Another 1-lander. I've been drawing a lot of those. This we can keep. What are we putting back? It's probably the Akroan War. Although Magda does kind of get stuffed. Maybe it's supposed to be Magda. Yeah. Okay. We have a turn 2 play in Bone Crusher Giant. We don't have the Sentinel to play with Magda. Interesting. They want to make this trade. Hey, Evil Empire. How are you doing? Is it Friday? It's not Friday. It's Thursday, right? I think. Friday Eve. Oh, you got me. Okay. Well, I'm not working right now, so every day is Friday to me. Yeah, ladder just reset, and trying to get back into it. We are playing Wet Gruul. It's our first match with it. I don't think I know. What is your job? Or are you doing content creation full time? Careful taps. I wonder, is that not, what's it called? The Red Cat melee. Do I stomp this 1/1? I think I stomp face, honestly. That's right. You're a teacher. I forgot about that. All right. Here we attack with the 1/1, and down comes Bone Crusher. I'm pretty sure. Because the Lovestruck Beast won't reliably attack. We have an Embercleave we want to get out of our hand. Yeah, I imagine that the pandemic was really tough for you guys. No blocks. Were you teaching class in person by the end there, or were you online the entire time? I know how much kids love rules. Yes, I certainly do. So we can attack. I think I like... I don't think if we Crowan War here, then that gets the job done. I think I like Sentinel Lovestruck Beast, which means we can't safely attack. The opponent has Innkeeper and we don't, which means that we really do want to end the game as quickly as possible. And, well, actually, this is kind of great, right? Because they're gonna kill the Lovestruck Beast for us. They're gonna put a coma in play, and we're gonna steal it. So we steal Coma, and we even have enough mana to Embercleave here as well. Oh, don't we? What was I missing there? Oh, I wasn't attacking with enough creatures. Duh.
Monsters are the key to defending my city.
So hopefully they don't have a Brazen Borrower here. That would suck. That's annoying. It does mean we have to keep the Coma for an extra turn. But they're just digging as deep as they can for Brazen Borrower. Luckily they don't seem to have found it. So the Visionary probably needs to die, right? Or actually, these lists I think only run 2 Comas, and we've seen both of them now. So it's possible that the Visionary plus Luca isn't even a threat anymore. We even have the option next turn of just sacking a Serpent on upkeep to prevent Luca from activating, which might be the way to go. So if we Magda attack with everything except the Sentinel on the 1/1, that gives us enough mana to cast Embercleave and we come out even ahead with the treasure. So what are your plans this summer, Evil Empire, then, if that's what you're gonna do? You're just gonna take all this time off. I think we just send Face. Recreation. Meaning magic and content. I don't think we risk putting the Embercleave on the Coma, because if they have a Brazen Borrower, then they really want to bounce it, right? Got a sweet bait cooking this week. Well, do I get to ask what it is? This is kind of funny, right? Like, I can tap down an absurd amount of land. Oops. This is kind of cute too, right? I can even tap the Coma with its own ability. Or even with the Sentinel, actually, to kill it with the Akroan War. Topped out 1263. That sucks. It was too hot in the Northwest for me to play any Magic. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. It was absurdly hot. Crush the Weak, huh? Okay, so that's gonna kill the Sentinel. Which is inconvenient, but I still think they're dead. We can tap himself. Nice. I did build my new PC yesterday. All the parts finally came in, and it is awesome. I'm so happy with it. Yeah, yeah. It positively shits out heat. So it's kind of for the best that the parts didn't get here during the heat wave. Because I would have felt like I had to build it anyway. Yeah? What are the specs of your PC? Well, it doesn't have anything to do with my confidence. My confidence is endemic to me. I just like having the cool hardware. I'm a nerd. This is not keepable. This is not keepable either. I guess this is better than going to 4. 5600X, 3080. I have the same cooler, I think. 32 gigs RAM. Yeah, it's really similar. Really similar to mine. Jeez. So I think the Rimrock Knight goes back, and one of the Innkeepers goes back. And we just hope to God that they can't kill our Sentinel. That's pretty good, too. Against the snow-covered mountain, I don't think the Sentinel stands a chance of living. No, this is tough. Yeah, I have the 5800X and I've got a 3090 in this machine. But most of the other specs are pretty similar to yours. 32 gigs of RAM, same cooler, same case. I've never heard of that webcammy, but... Oh, so it looks like we're up against dragons here, not mono red. Well, in that case, I'm gonna play the Sentinel. And hope for the best. Yeah. Alright. So I guess now it's... for 1-1 and Magda? We're so far behind, just from the mulligan to 5, unfortunately. You installed the cooler wrong. Okay. Oh, when the cooler fails, that really sucks. Was there any collateral damage? Okay. I mean, we're going. Oh shoot, I didn't even have the green? Oh god. Oh, that's embarrassing. I don't think there's any combination of 5 cards that that we don't lose to here. Oh, so it wasn't even a defect. It was just an installation problem. God, this is ridiculous. I guess we're attacking? Well, let me guess, you saw it coming. No kidding. Out of Slovenia. Yeah, so it is exactly the same. It is exactly the same model that I'm using. God, we're so getting Goldspan Dragon next turn, there's just nothing we can do about it. So I guess this turn is going to be Sentinel, Magda, Pump with Rimrock Knight. We'll pump the non-Innkeeper 1-1, because that's the one they want to kill. The Innkeeper is the one they want to kill, that is. Sure. All 3 saw it coming. Okay. What could they have for 1 blue? Unsummon? Are they unsummoning my Magda? Garrick. So, attacking doesn't seem to accomplish all that much. They missed their land drop, which makes me think that they're going to Goldspan Dragon next turn. Alright. I guess this is what we're doing. This gives us a treasure to cast Snakeskin Veil, I suppose. Pact of Negation. What could this possibly be? Oh, they want to bluff a Mystical Dispute, so they have stops? Maybe that's what it is.
You're gonna feed the forest.
So do we make the 3/3, or do we give +3/+3 and trample? I think we make the 3/3.
My pack's always growing.
And the next turn, hopefully, we get to pump with Garrick and cast Embercleave, and somehow pull out a win. Yeah, there's the dragon. So they'll probably kill Garrick, I would think. No, they go face. Interesting. So they're pretty confident that they can... Weird. Okay. So I think we're just going for it.
Out of our way.
Hopefully the Snakeskin Veil catches them by surprise. This isn't protection, right? It's just hexproof? Yeah. So they're blocking Magda. 6, 7, 8, 9. We need to add 4 more damage. So yeah, Ember Cleave on the 6/6 I guess is forced. Yeah, we have to cleave first in the hopes that they like play Brazen Borrower or something. There was no counterspell there, so that makes this way more likely. Oh, yeah. Oh. Always have a backup plan. Oh. Oh. Oh, that feels good. Oh, taste it. How do you like that mulligan to 5? Alright, so this is where our dampness is supposed to help us. We get to bring in a grand total of 2 copies of Disdainful Stroke. Gargaroth. Garrick did well that game, but I don't think he's that good in general. We can cut him. What the... I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Evil Empire. You got banned by Nightbot. Damn. 35 messages were deleted by a moderator. I'm sorry about that. I got a tune Nightbot. I guess a Growing War is a reasonable answer to... What's it called? The Gold Spin Rig. Sorry, I'm still laughing about that. Bonecrusher Giant seems kind of medium, honestly. But it's hard to put that away. Oh, you weren't a ban. You weren't worth a ban. Nightbot just decided to time you out. There's still no ban yet, as far as I know. Honestly, I feel like the Disdainful Stroke is not that great in this matchup. I think I'm fine just not playing it. And I think the Rimrock Knight is probably the worst card. It's just so bad against their Bone Crushers and their Brazen Borrowers. Honestly, I want more Snakeskin Veil. Do you stream at all, Evil Empire, or do you just are you just YouTube? Oh, actually, this reminds me. I added Nightbot so I could do this. Yeah? Yeah? You like that? So, I know there's a few people in chat. Go check out Evil Empire on YouTube. Solid Magic player. Yeah, see? You like that technology. This is a bit of a loose keep. I should have paid attention to it if I had red. I do not. However, hoping we can get around that. Yep, so that's almost certainly a Bonecrusher Giant. We have no use for the mana. We play the Innkeeper with the intention of playing the second half of Rimrock Knight if they let it resolve. I still think that was right. Do need to find land pretty badly. Don't find it. So we have 3 mana to play with this turn. We're attacking with the Rimrock Knight first to see what they do. And then we do this. They really want to kill this 1/1, right? I guess this has reach. I guess that's a reason to tap the 1/1. Ooh, they're stuck on lands, huh? I am also stuck on lands. Sure. And here, yeah, I think I'm just happy to attack with the 3/1. Yeah, I am gonna have to play this tapped, unfortunately. But hopefully their next turn is play like the Prismari Dragon, we get to Crow and War it, just go to town. I would love it if they tapped out. Ooh. Okay. So we just friggin' go, right? Is there any reason to hold back these two? No. Taste that, Mr. Masamune. No, we couldn't quite cleave. Didn't quite have enough. We were off by, I think, 2 on the cleave. Alright. I think that's 2-0 with Gruul. Playing against Standard. And honestly, that's kind of how I felt for about a year and a half now. This is a pretty mediocre hand. I think I'm supposed to keep it. A year and a half of Embercleave, and Embercleave not even being the worst defender. Do I want to play Innkeeper? I think I do. Pretty sure we're the beatdown. For the same reason I think I hold this in hand. And maybe playing the blue lands makes them think that we're teamer. What the hell is that? As the Ringheart Crest enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Spend this mana only to cast a creature type of the chosen type. Oh, so it's elves? Is it like... No, they named Beast. What the fuck? Okay. You don't think Cleave will make it to... Yeah, I mean, it's not there now. It probably won't be there in the future. Alright. I guess we're playing this. Attacking. No, they chose Beast. I don't know if you can see that in the untapped. I thought Elves too. Nothing else makes sense, but they chose Beast. If it is Elves, these Shadow Skull Smashings are going to be great. Milia. What the hell is going on? Okay. I'm scared. The World Trade. Okay. So we can kill one of the Harbingers with the smashing and attack with everything. Put them to 1. And then they'll be dead to the Bone Crusher Giant. Which I think is the way to go. Alright. Now, did they just kill me? 10, 15? Close. I mean, I think this matchup should be terrible. Like, big green dumb stuff usually kicks Gruul's ass, right? It feels like Stroke is good, doesn't it? It's a ramp deck. A Crowan War seems awesome. Gargaroth seems fine. I think Rimrock Knight. I think. The Snakeskin Veil is probably no good. Goldspan Dragon. Does Nilia have reach? No, she just looks like she does because she's got a bow and arrow. So the Goldspan Dragon's probably still okay. I don't think the Chariot's that good. I don't know what to, I don't know what to do here. Embercleave is very important. I think actually Mythos of Vadrock seems really good. Because we can just ping things and they can't block anymore. Although we don't have the white to do that, so it's really just 4 mana for 5 damage. Okay, so it's not as good as it looks. I think maybe I'll bring in Stroke on the play. I think on the draw it's probably not great. With Treasure for white, that's true. I've gotta cut something. Maybe I can't defend Garruk? But Garruk gives trample. Maybe it's supposed to be the Gargaroths. Yeah, okay. Maybe, like, on the draw, like, it feels like if we reach turn 5, Gargaroth isn't really going to be stabilizing us, right? They're just going to be casting big dumb idiots that outclass it. Alright. Okay. I think it's Magda. Okay. So the question here is, do we play the 4-3 for Bone Crusher Giant, or do we play both sides of Rimrock Knight? I think it's both sides of Rimrock Knight. Because that'll help us get more treasures on the board for the Goldspan Dragon. What do you mean? It's your turn 4. That's when Uprising is supposed to pay off. Okay.